Hey, it's Mark Lynn here with your video thought for the day, sitting here about to nurse my Coke Zero. Now, I know some of you are saying, I can't believe he drinks that stuff. Doesn't he know that's terrible for you? I'm not so sure. If you do it in moderation, that it is. Then it's a vice that I got. So there you have it. Now, this week for the video thoughts for the day, I'm taking 5 more books of the Bible and trying to reduce them down to 4 minutes apiece. And so we pick back up in this series, because I've been doing this for a while now, about every other week. We pick up with the book of Ecclesiastes. It's an Old Testament book. Now, let me start this way. Have you ever felt like life is meaningless? Like you're just chasing after the wind? If so, you're not alone. The book of Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament tackles this very feeling head on. And it's written by a wise teacher. We don't know for certain whom. A lot of people like to attribute it to Solomon, but it's a journey that a wise preacher takes us on through these big questions of life. And he comes to some, for us, maybe some of us, surprising conclusions. So let me talk about it in 3 points. The first main point is there is a futility in worldly pursuits. This author, who actually calls himself the preacher, he starts by declaring that whatever you're after in this world, everything has can be looked at in a way that's just meaningless. Whether you're pursuing wealth, whether you're pursuing pleasure, even wisdom, or if you're a workaholic, you'll find that none of those things provide a lasting satisfaction. You're always going to need more. You're always going to need a bigger hit. You're always going to need something to add to what you've already got. And that shocking truth sets the tone for this entire book that will confront these harsh realities of life. Point number 2. The writer makes a great deal of sense as he writes about the natural cycles in life. This has that bird song, to every season, or to everything turn, 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 there is a season. Ecclesiastes emphasizes that life moves in cycles. Generations come and go. The sun rises and sets. There's nothing new. It's the whole thing. And this perspective challenges us to consider our place in the grand scheme of life and to try to find some meaning beyond our individual accomplishments. Which brings me to the third thing I'd tell you about Ecclesiastes. It's got a theme or an idea of finding joy in the present. And this is the part that can surprise so many of us. So many don't think of God as a God of joy. So many don't think of life as a life of joy. It's a struggle. It's difficult. It's hard. It can be harsh. But despite even the seemingly pessimistic look in Ecclesiastes, it's not all doom and gloom. The book encourages us to find joy in the simple pleasures of life, eating, drinking, and finding satisfaction in our work. If you can go back in your memory bank to the 1960s, 70s, Van Camp's Pork and Beans had this great ad with this great song, "Life's simple pleasures are the best." That can be found, in a sense, in the book of Ecclesiastes. It teaches us to appreciate the present moment, to recognize that small joys are gifts from God. So if I have a memorable verse in conclusion, it would be Ecclesiastes 3:1. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. That means that life will have its ups and downs, and that's okay. It encourages us to embrace each season of life, knowing that it serves a purpose. So let's live with eternity in mind. Let's don't chase after temporary pleasures or achievements, but instead fear God, revere and hold him in awe, keep his commandments. Doesn't mean we don't enjoy life. We do, but we enjoy it responsibly, always remembering our Creator. So let's practice gratitude today for those daily blessings and pursue meaningful work without making it an idol. That makes this your video thought for today.